Tasty Bob says, let's taste. Tasty, tasty. Hiya, I'm Bob Galligan. I'm the Quality Sensory Coordinator here at Surly Brewing Company, and today we're going to be looking at our newest variety pack, the Hop Pack, which, as you might expect, is all hop-driven. We're going to have 3 new hop-driven IPAs or pale ales, and then we're going to finish up with our old standby, the Furious IPA. We'll start with Impossible Objects, which is going to be our Juicy IPA. We have Screen Time, which is going to be our double dry hop pale ale. We have Mean Streets, which is going to be our Sultana IPA. And then we have Furious, which is our tried and true, our standard IPA. So having said that, I'm ready to hop on in. All right, now let's try them out. First up, it's going to be Impossible Objects. Looking good so far, really nice. As always, pay attention to the head retention. That's going to keep all the aromatics in. Looking super juicy, just as it should be. Yeah, and the aroma is right there. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, almost like a berry type sweetness, but it's also very, very citrus forward. And the flavor is going to be the same thing. Actually, that sweet berry is almost going to be more of a strawberry type character, which mixes really, really nice with kind of the tropical and the orange type characters. I think a lot of that is going to be coming from the Sabro hops. It's also going to be coming from the Amarillo, the Citra, as well as the El Dorado, but the Sabro I think is what really shines through and gives it that really nice tropical type character. The mouthfeel is nice and pillowy, really, really juice forward. It's like a smoothie beer. It's great. All in all, a really nice rounded mouthfeel, especially for 7%. Really, really pleasant, easy drinking. Yeah, one of my favorite beers I've had in quite some time. All right, let's tune into a little Screen Time. Color's looking really, really nice. Because Screen Time is a pale ale, it's going to drink a little bit lighter. The head retention is going to be really nice, but you can tell that it's crystal clear, looking really beautiful. Yeah, the nose, you get a little bit of citrus, a little bit of, tiny bit of that kind of pine type character, but not a whole lot. Oh yeah, the flavor is really, really bright. Definitely has a tiny hint of bubblegum as well, which is really, really pleasant. The Warrior in there is going to give it a really pleasant finish. And the Centennial is going to give it a little bit of that juiciness and older school IPA, and the Simcoe is going to give it a little bit of depth, which is really, really pleasant. Only 5%, so it's really easy drinking. Having said that, for a pale ale, it's going to have a little bit more body, a little bit more oomph. A lot of that is from the double dry hopping, but all in all, just super, super pleasant. Yeah, I'd watch that screen any day. All right, let's head on down to the Mean Streets. Mean Streets, again, is going to be a little bit more on the clearer side of things, which is really, really nice and pleasant. Head retention is excellent as always. Again, remember that's super important. Yeah, the nose is going to have a really nice depth to it. It features Sultana hops as well as Citra, but that Sultana is going to be a little bit more of that kind of like pithiness, a little bit of peach type character. Yeah, but you're also getting a little bit of nice like melon sweetness, almost like honeydew. But the Citra is going to give it a nice little pop, a little bit of that citrus type note. So all in all, those two kind of playing together help round the beer out, which is pleasant. And the Warrior gives it a really nice finish. So all in all, though this beer features Sultana, it's got a lot going on for it, and just a really, really nice balanced IPA. On to the old classic Furious. Pretty as always. Remember, because of the malt bill, Furious is going to be a little bit darker. It's coming from kind of the older school type IPA realm. Yeah, aromatics as well. A little bit of that nice, bright grapefruit type character. Finished off with a little bit of that kind of like bitterness from grapefruit as well. And again, because of the malt bill, a tiny bit of caramel too. So it has a really nice sweetness to it, but also because of that malt bill, it has a little bit more body to it, just like an older school IPA would. All in all, there's a reason that Furious is the go-to, because it's always going to be there. It's always tried and true. So there you have it, the newest variety pack, Hop Pack. Next time you're out at your local liquor store, pick one up. I think it's really, really interesting that they're all very hop-driven, but all very, very different. So every time you get a can out of the case, you're going to be getting a new experience. So having said that, especially when it comes to hops, too much is never enough, friend. Cheers to you. Every IPA has an origin story, just like the Joker. This one's ours. Basically, the brewers got up on a ladder and started putting hops in. We said, I didn't say when. That's honeydew. 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 How do you do, honeydew? That makes me hoppy.